Welcome, Aries, to Pirate Readings. I'm Lady J, and I want to welcome the one and the all of you, my kings, my queens, my in-betweens. Everyone's welcome here. I do appreciate all of you, new and old. Appreciate y'all coming out here to see what's going on for the next week, which is going to be the 5th through the 11th of May. I have the 3 cards in front of me from the overview video, and I'm very excited to share this with you. I do hope that you will enjoy this. We have the turquoise card. A brand new deck is being brought into play with this Crystal Spirit Oracle. So this is turquoise, and it's speaking to us, speaking about spirit with our friends and family or other people around us. We're being open about our understanding about spirit. You can see us bringing in new information about spirit as well. But the blue reminds us to share. Share from our throat chakra. Whoop, whoop. Share from our heart chakra also. This is important. So we're trying to do the attraction rather than promotion method. We're definitely just sharing. We're not necessarily trying to convince anybody of anything. We're just saying this is my experience, and my experience is like this. Come along if you like, or check it out, or don't. You don't even have to tell people to check anything out. They'll inquire if they want to, all right? So we're not trying to push anything on anyone. We're just enjoying and sharing our experiences, okay? Very cool. Having a conversation, opening a conversation that may not have been open before, which is always fun. The other card is from my Mystical Wisdom card deck, and it's all about money. So Aries, we are going to be talking about money. We're going to be getting involved with our money. This is good news. We like that very much. Also, it's an understanding of our abundance. Whatever that abundance means to us, it doesn't have to be money. It could be friends, love, family. All these different things that create abundance and fill our cups are what we're talking about here, okay? So a theme for the month. So we're going to be talking about money all month. We're going to be talking about spirit coming to us. Maybe spirit is bringing us money. That would be fun. All right, so we're going to be talking about those things while we're, the other messages from spirit are to plot and plan and to get more information specifically for you, Aries. You're going to be hunting and gathering some information, okay? Don't take anything just as it is at face value. You want to go and do your homework and get new information, all right? So that's very cool. I have the 3 cards in front of me from the overview video. Let's talk about these cards and add more information from the, we're going to be using the Alleyman's Tarot, which is such a fantastic deck. We don't need to switch that one out. It is got so much information. They all are good decks. I just happen to need a change. This deck here called me in a dream and said, we need to get busy playing with you. And I went, okay. I find following along to be the easier path than trying to tell it what we should do. All right, so let's get these cards out. All the cards face me. It doesn't change the meaning of the card. I don't read them upside down. Now, set all this aside and let's talk about what this is. All right, we have the 10 of Feathers, which is an understanding of our personal control over the universe and our world and what we're doing, and we're also considering transition. We're considering releasing things from our past so that we can move forward, all right? Because hanging on to every little thing isn't going to work. Excellent? Because snakes, as we know, shed their skins, which is super cool, right? So he sheds his skin, and that's an enlightened method of doing things. You can see that light around his head. So he has the ability to shed all that, which is a beautiful power. You leave things behind so you can grow. Yay. The Page of Curses has shown up in our what's happening this week. What are the overriding thoughts going on this week? And the Page of Curses really speaks to, some people are talking smack about you somewhere, and you're hearing about it. You're hearing that so-and-so has been saying some poor things about you. And that's just like, wow, okay. That falls in that, wow, okay. Somebody has had some thoughts or opinions. Everyone's got one, you know. Opinions are like that. Everybody has one. And the fact is, you don't have to be a person who takes their opinion to heart and says, oh, they must be right. I must be that kind of person. You can just say, wow, okay, so that's their opinion, and move on. That's the grown-up way of handling that. We really want you to step up into your grown-up self, because this is the old become a duck and let that roll right off your back. Hey, you can shed it. Ha ha ha. Excellent. we have the Queen of Swords. And this is somebody who's going to be feeling like they need to tell you what to do, potentially, and or this could be you, Aries. We have this capacity. So pay attention to if you're telling other people what to do, and maybe you need to pull back a little, not be quite so demanding, and ultimately understand how your power works in the world, the Ten of Swords. When you're in the Ten of Swords zone, you can very easily find out that you lift an eyebrow and people fall on the floor. So you got to be cautious how you talk to people, how your words come across, and ultimately you can also decide if this is somebody else in your world who might be the one speaking about you in the Page of Curses. And we don't want that, of course. We don't enjoy those people, and we can just acknowledge that they're there and go, huh, so that's your true colors. Interesting. And maybe you'll be shedding them from your life, because it's all about releasing things so that we can move on and get going. Now then, this card here is talking about an area in your life where you're blocked. And we're talking about a beautiful vision of your finances. The Six of Crystals is about having enough money to help other people. We are not in that position currently. We are not able to help other people. And we aren't even able to necessarily see what's coming down the pike yet. So we want to pay attention to how we're handling our money and what's going on with our money, and don't get excited about helping other people right now, because you're not in a position to do so. It would block you completely if you did try and help somebody else. So just pay attention to what that is. This is a sun card. Oh, nope, it's the moon. The moon. The moon is right here. We're talking about the moon. And the moon is all about our dreams and goals. And right now, a little bit of that is blocked. So there might be some paperwork that's still missing or not quite right. So the doors haven't quite opened for you. All right. So pay attention to what that means for you, and make sure you're dotting your I's and crossing your T's. Okay. Because you can, in fact, get it done. All right. And we want you to handle that. Okay. So very good. Now also, there's the King of Swords down here. Interesting. He's also blocking you. So there may be something else from a fella who might, or a male energy person who is going to be one more time telling you, you got to double back and check your process, check your paperwork, check everything else, because he's the one who's all about rule and order, and everything needs to be just so. So it's going to be an issue. You're going to have to be conforming to manifest your dreams and goals. And so go back, check it out, make sure you're doing it right, okay? It's going to be okay. I see this because your Four of Crystals is here, your Four of Pentacles, telling me that you are indeed manifesting. Your solution is keeping your finances square and keeping them straight, which is awesome. And I'm very glad to see that for you. You're going to be able to move forward in this situation. You'll have to shed a little fear, okay? The Two of Swords here. Remember that there's this reflection in this card. So you see, it's so interesting to see that they got you coming and going here, right? But I want you to know that with this, there's fear, all right? And if we stand in the way of our growth based on fears of things we can't see, we're going to put ourselves in a position, okay? So I want you to be able to move forward, but you have to step through fear. That's called courage, okay? We're going to step into courage, all right? Cool. And we have the King of Swords here as well. So while you have somebody standing in your way, you have another person who's absolutely going to be helping you, okay? So maybe you have one person who sees it this way and another person who has been down this road before and says, oh, this is where you look for this one little thing that they're looking for, so you can, in fact, move forward. I feel like he might be a brief guide who helps you see where you need to go, okay? So look for your helpers. This is a helper, this is a not helper, okay? This is somebody that's probably doing this. So you want to keep them in check, maybe shed them away from your world, spend a little less time around a person who's not speaking kindly about you, all right? And so this is your reading for the week, all right? The 5th through the 11th, you need a pocket full of rocks. Let's get you some rocks, okay? So here we go. we have yellow jasper, emerald, blue apatite, and hematite. So this is cool. I like this very much. We are grounded in hematite. Very nice. You can stay grounded here. This is good. Jasper is going to be a grounded version of a third chakra stone, which is keeping you on the earth plane. While you're shedding things, you're also staying very clear about who you are, where you want to go, and how you want to get there. Emerald is going to be a higher heart stone, but it's a little more advanced than your typical green stone, so it's really refining what you care about most in your higher heart, okay? So you're siphoning out the wheat from the chaff, all right? So you're shifting things around a little bit in your higher heart and coming up with a clearer understanding of who you are, what you want, and we were talking about refining what your understanding of abundance is, right? So that's part of that happening, all right? And of course, blue apatite speaks from your throat chakra, and we are indeed able to speak our truth in a very grounded way. We're going to bring it back down to the earth plane. We're not going to get all highfalutin and use a lot of big words in this moment of now. We're going to be speaking very plainly over here, or not speaking at all, which speaks clearer than actually saying words. So making good choices and moving forward. All right, good for you. Excellent. And I'm going to put these here, and we will go ahead and leave it right here. All right, I thank you so much for being here. You don't have to carry those rocks if you don't want to. But if you do carry some rocks, let me know what they are. And if you haven't liked and subscribed yet, please do. I appreciate you so much. It helps the algorithm and gets those messages out there. I appreciate all of you. I do hope you'll come back next week, and we'll talk about the 12th through the 18th. Thank you so much, Aries. We will talk next week.